Morning, everybody. We've got Bottom Line Thursday. I'm Brad Johnson.
Impressive as always. I'm Chris Beyer, just here.
Chris Bowling, not near as good as Brad.
Oh, come on. Well, I got an easy one this time. It's our
Yes.
annual HSA contribution update discussion. So what's kind of interesting, the IRS does a pretty decent job getting these limits out pretty early. It's not even halfway through the year, and they're already telling us what 2025 limits are. So they just came out, to no surprise. They're indexed by inflation, and we all know what was happening with inflation going up, but contributions now are increasing. You could do for singles for next year up to $4,300, and for families $8,550 if you want. And so that's about, let's see, 150 more for singles and about 250 more for families. It always kind of messes me up in those years where it's not always like a 2 times multiple.
Yes.
But whatever. I don't set the rules. The catch-up contribution for 55 and over is still $1,000 though, and I think we were talking before the recording started. That's actually a statutory thing by Congress. So if you want to change it, call your representative. But good luck, because I'm sure they want to put that at the top of the list. Deductibles minimums are going up. $1,650 self-only coverage, $3,300 family.
Yes.
And that can become a little bit of a gotcha. And, once they exceeded that magical 3,000 amount for families, a lot of plans realize, oh, shoot, even though we have bargain benefits, we have to change it to stay in compliance. So that will continue to haunt us. A lot of plans are probably just inching up the minimum every year. You'll have to do it again next year. And then out of pocket, the max out of pocket is $8,300 for self-only and 16.6. I'm not seeing that in terms of people getting a plan that for, but it could be available if you want. I'm guessing some are maybe partial self-funding that down. Who knows?
Well, what we're seeing too, I mean, so many of the carriers, as that changes, 1,600 to 1,650, every high deductible health plan is just moving up proportionally in their plan grid. So you're seeing it's not just impacting the lowest one. It's like we have a $3,400 deductible or whatever it might be now has to go to $3,475. I mean, it's become fairly complex in terms of just knowing that every employer is going to be impacted if they have an HSA compatible plan.
Yeah, you're right.
That max out of pocket, where I see that a lot, is on healthcare.gov. Almost every one of those plans will take that right up to the max. I mean, there's different deductibles, different copays, but that max, I mean, $16,600 for a family is brutal.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Plus your $2,000 a month premium.
Right. Yeah, I like that they're continuing to increase the HSA contribution. I think we're talking more with our employers about finding a single source for HSA administration for their employees, because so many institutions are starting to really treat that as an investment. Chris, you and I talked with a couple of different organizations where, a certain balance, you can invest it in the market. I've talked to a couple organizations. Once you have a certain balance, you can put it in a high interest CD. And just so that you've got your funds liquid enough to pay your deductible, and then the rest put aside to plan for retirement. It's really become, that's another 30% or so retirement contribution over what you can put into your 401k.
Right. Take it.
Load it up.
Everybody likes tax-free money. So
that is true.
Well done.
I have for you.
Brad. Thanks for throwing these numbers out so early. Now we've got 6 months to plan for it. So I love it.
Right. Excellent. All right. Well, hey,
thanks, guys.
Time.
Thank you, Brad. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.